Well, hello everyone. It's Richard Kadish, owner and broker in charge of Go Gated Realty, Hilton Head Island and Bluffton, South Carolina. And today is March 17th, 2016. We're in Bluffton in Westbury Park to see this home, number 4 Barrington Avenue. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 1,792 square feet. Well, it just closed yesterday, bought by one of my clients, and I'm so happy for her. She got a great foreclosure. She used her VA mortgage to get a great loan, and her purchase allows her to move much closer to her job here in Bluffton, and she's very, very happy with her purchase. And it was an interesting purchase too. It gives us a chance to talk about the foreclosure process, about Westbury Park in general, and about what I do as a buyer's agent. I represented the buyer as her agent, a buyer's agent. And of course, here in South Carolina, it's your right to have a buyer's agent. And wow, we worked as a great team and we got a great deal. Well, my name is Richard Kadish. It's Kadesch, and my company is Go Gated Realty. I'm the Gated Community Specialist, ladies and gentlemen, and both Go Gated Realty and Gated Community Specialist are federally registered trademarks, and Westbury Park is a gated community. It has 2 mechanical security gates. As you can see, there are sidewalks, beautiful walking community, parks. They have a community swimming pool and fitness center. Really a very popular place to live. And as you can see, the architecture on the homes are colonial style. Some people call it Charleston style architecture. It's characterized by the colonial look with the big covered front porches. Many of these homes have garages, others do not. There are 1-car garages, 2-car garages, carports. And part of the reason for showing you this video is to just give you an idea of some of the architecture and homes here, and to give you an idea so that if you think this could be for you, well, we would find one for you. Again, this one has been sold and just closed yesterday. The entire market here, to just give you a very quick snapshot, today there's 7 for sale in the entire community, according to our Hilton Head MLS. They range in size from 1,748 square feet to 2,424 square feet. In the last 90 days, there have been 9 that have sold, 3 pended. Well, when you have more that are sold than are for sale, even over a 6-month period, then that indicates a strong seller's market with increasing prices. In this case, we see that same profile over a 90-day period. So what we're seeing, especially in this $200,000 price range, is we're seeing very strong demand, and so it would benefit most of you that are wondering about that to come on down and make a selection, because we are in the fastest growing county in the state of South Carolina here in Beaufort County, and the 13th fastest growing county in the entire United States. Well, this house is a real beauty. It was listed at $239,900, which is close to the average for this community. But one of the reasons why it is such a good deal is because it's in so much better condition than many of the homes that are for sale. So it's really move-in ready. Another reason, it has new carpet, new interior paint. As I think you can see, it has beautiful wood floors with the rough-hewn style. I'm not sure if that's coming across in the camera, but it looks like it's hand-scraped, sometimes called rough-hewn. Very popular style, and this is really very popular color. And the fact that the house has a fireplace and a big 2-car garage, all contributing to the value of this home. And from our intro, you saw when we panned around outside that there's a beautiful park and lake across the street. All of those things contribute to the value of a home. Everyone appreciates value. It's measured in different ways. Some of that is price, and sometimes it's view, privacy, any number of things. I hope that you call or email and tell me what's important to you. We can work together and find it. Well, this is our formal dining area. We enter from the living room, and there's then pocket doors that separate the living room from the dining room if you want. They probably don't get used too often, but this wood floor just flows right on back through here, as does the crown molding. The kitchen has been upgraded, another feature that would contribute to the price. This house was built back in 1999, and almost certainly without these granite countertops, and possibly even without these cabinets. These cabinets may also be entirely new. Certainly without the beautiful Carrera-style marble backsplash that you see there. And also this house has new appliances. Well, it still needs a refrigerator, but that's not that uncommon. We have a tile floor here in the kitchen, which of course is generally preferred to vinyl. Have a lovely wire shelved pantry and a large one. And the circular floor plan brings us back over to our wood floor and the downstairs half bathroom. One of the things about Westbury Park is that most all of these homes do have all of the bedrooms upstairs. There are some that there's at least one bedroom downstairs. There's just one, maybe two floor plans that have everything downstairs. They generally tend to be smaller. But most of these are what I would characterize as being family homes, where you don't mind the steps and you have the bedrooms upstairs. But it's quite a mix that lives in this community. We see young professionals, families, retirees. It's quite a mix. So at the top of the stairs, we have our second bathroom. Cultured marble top with the integral basin is pretty standard. And these are well-built homes too, I have to say. Fiberglass tub and shower. You have flat ceilings in this house. Our master bedroom off to the side here, going to the front. Plenty of room for king-size furniture here. View out to the front, we have vinyl-clad windows with the interior mullions giving it that traditional look. You see the sidewalks there, beautiful trees, the lagoon. Last time I was here, there was a mother and some children across the street on a bench, fishing, talking, spending some personal time. This is a great walking neighborhood. And then you have his and her closets in this connector hallway. Large closet here to the left, another one to the right. Your linen closet is here to the right. And then the primary bathroom has the tile floor. This will vary from house to house, folks. Cultured marble top, the integral basins, brushed metal hardware. All of this is real nice condition and contributing to the value of the home. Things that you don't have to renovate, that you don't have to spend money on. We look for that, and when we consider a home, I guess another way of saying it is that price isn't everything, that the condition of the house is also a big factor. So you might actually spend, as an example, let's say $10,000 more for a house, but if it has $25,000 worth of improvements in it, well, that's a better deal than that less expensive house. So here's a big bedroom at the front of the house. This would be your second bedroom, or possibly third, depending on how you're counting. 3 big windows give this room a lot of light. Very traditional floor plan in this traditionally designed neighborhood. Sidewalks, the street lamps. A lot of people like that early American style. Gives them that warm feeling like, you know, the way we grew up. And this is your second bedroom, or again, it could be the third. Lots of light. And just a quick look out back. The house has the big 2-car garage, which is separated from the house, and it's accessed by the parking alley behind. Now, some homes here in Westbury Park have front entrance driveways, and they'll go back then behind the house where there'll be a garage, or maybe not. And then others have the parking alley around behind, and some have the garages, some don't. We'll go back out there and take a look, but that fenced backyard is sure a nice feature too, especially if you have dogs, or I don't know, I guess there's a cliche about the white picket fence. Well, this house actually has one. So let's go out back. Let's take a look. We went around the other side before. This would be your formal dining room, although of course this could be partitioned as a home office or a sitting room. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The formal dining room is to the left. This would be a separate sitting room or office. Yeah, this is your living room here. You have the sitting room that we were just at, and then this would be your dining room. All right, so out back we go, and we'll finish up, tell you a bit about myself and buyer's agency. This is your laundry room, or this is her laundry room, but giving you a general idea of what you can expect in the design of these homes. Now, the MLS information I shared with you, by the way, also requires a disclaimer, which is to say that it's not representative of any fact whatsoever, and MLS wants us, when we quote statistics and facts from the MLS, to just tell you that you're not to be making any buying decisions with that information. It can always be misunderstood or spun, I guess you would say. Of course, for the home and community that you're interested in, I'll be happy to give you a full statistical workup on the comps, and we'll talk about what it's really worth. Well, this is this parking alley, and here's a look at 2 of the neighbors that have 1-car garages. And then this 2-car garage and the house itself. Well, what does it mean to have a buyer's agent? Well, every house that's listed, ladies and gentlemen, has an agent that represents the seller. That's what's called the listing agent. In South Carolina, you have a right to have an agent represent you. And it doesn't cost you anything more because the agent's commission is already in the price of the home, of the listed home. So it just doesn't cost anything more. And that agent works for you, paid only at closing if you buy and if you close. At least that's the way I do it. There may be other arrangements, but there's a drop stairway here to some storage up over your garage. Big garage, 2-car garage, a nice plus. In our semi-tropical climate, garages are optional by some people's thoughts. But if you can get a garage and afford one, it certainly is a lot more practical to keep your cars out of the weather, and at this time of year, out of the pollen. So, about buyer's agency, the commission that your agent earns, ladies and gentlemen, it's the same whether they are brand new and don't know much about the area, or if they have 40 years of experience. That's 40 years of local real estate experience like I do. And at the same time, I'm always learning. This was a very interesting sale because not only was it a Fannie Mae foreclosure, but the buyer was using a VA loan. And you can just imagine having two government agencies trying to work together. Well, we did it, and the buyer deserves a lot of credit. She was great, very businesslike, very efficient. And that's the kind of teamwork that it takes in many cases to have your best success. It does benefit you and benefit your success to have a good buyer's agent on your side. And it just doesn't cost anything more. I certainly would like to hear from you about your interests and what you're looking for. And I'll respond by sending you a list of all the homes in the area, not just for this community, but all the other ones that can meet your needs. We typically start with a phone conversation, certainly with some emails. We correspond so that when you come to the area, that we can go out and see the homes and communities that really interest you the most. Make the most of all of our time, and of course by the time you arrive, you'll know so much more than you do now. So many of you comment that despite all of the information that's out there on the internet, that the process is really overwhelming to find the right home and community, especially if you're sitting up in New England or Ohio and in the snow. Well, let me give you my contact information and invite you to call or email. Again, my name is Richard Kadesh. It's Kadesch. Go Gated Realty. My cell number 843-684-2933. That's 843-684-2933. My email address, rich@gogated.com. That's RICH@GOGATED.com. And my website is gogated.com. Well, thank you for watching this video. I really enjoyed selling this house. So much more to talk about. Foreclosures, I think I promised you I'd tell you a little bit about that. Well, this one was bought under what's called the First Look Initiative, which only primary home buyers can, when only primary home buyers can purchase. It's usually a 10-day to 14-day initiation period for the listing. This buyer was able to jump right on that, and again, working with me, we were able to get the deal, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy about it. Well, thank you again for watching. If you like this video, there are more at the Go Gated channel on YouTube. Please subscribe, and please call or email. I look forward to hearing from you, getting acquainted, and working with you here as your buyer's agent in Bluffton or on Hilton Head Island here in South Carolina. Thank you again so much for watching. I look forward to meeting you.